Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, babies, rising as well as Venus. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your tarot card for the week of June 14th, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, Scorpio, keep in mind this is not what you don't see coming for the week ahead. The tarot card of the week reading is intended to be a message to you from source, something that they want you to consider this week so you can make a decision that is best for you and your life at this time. With all of that said, now let's begin. Samuel says hello to his Scorpio loves. I think he knows that that you guys defend him. I took a coffee break before and he was sleeping, and I came back up and I sat down and he looked at me and I went, well, it's time to do Scorpio. And he literally got up and laid down there. So I don't know why. I think this cat has great affection for the Scorpio collective, but let's get serious now. Tapping into the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, rising, as well as Venus placements. What is the tarot card of the week here for the Scorpio collective for the week of June 14th, 2026? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your tarot card of the week, the Page of Pentacles. What skill are you being called to develop? The bottom of the deck, the Hermit. What situation in your life is asking you to look within? Okay. Why is the Page of Pentacles the tarot card of the week here for the Scorpio collective? Sun, Moon, rising, as well as Venus placements. What skill are you being called to develop? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles again. And we have the Three of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon. Ten of Cups. Clarify that Ten of Cups, please. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Ten of Cups is clarified by Six of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. So there's something here that you have learned in your past when it comes to connections. The give and take of connections. The skill that you're being called to develop is the skill of what equal give and take actually means in a relationship, whether that's professional, platonic, or romantic. Page of Pentacles. Tell me about this for the Scorpio collective. Page of Pentacles. Based upon some heartbreaking or disappointing situation that you've had with someone. Tell me more about this. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Like there was a purpose for that Three of Swords. Whether this person is still in your life, not in your life, you want them back in your life. Again, they're irrelevant, but there was a lesson here that you were supposed to learn from them. King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups. This person was a teacher. Again, whether they're still in your life or not, or you want them in your life or not. This person was supposed to teach you something about reciprocity in connections. This was something that they were supposed to help you master. Okay. I don't know if this is going to sound corny to some of you, but I am of the belief, and at least this is the message that is coming through. You basically had your souls had a contract to learn this prior to you carnating here on Earth in the 3D world. This is a soul contract. This person is going to teach you this, and you agree, okay, this person is going to teach me this lesson. And it has something here to do with mastering the skill, understanding the skill, perfecting the skill of truly comprehending what reciprocity is in a connection. Seven of Cups, the Devil, and the Page of Swords. I feel for some of you, you have had this class, if you will, this lesson, multiple times, either with the same person or with different people. Three of Swords. Tell me about the Three of Swords. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Three of Swords is clarified Page of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. So it's just a tarot card of the week reading, okay? And it's collective in nature. But queens exist in the present and they process the past. And there's something here about you thinking back to all of those connections that you had, which ended due to a lack of reciprocity. There's something here about going back and almost like studying them. Page of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Wands, whether they're professional, platonic, or romantic. Like the first time you were given that job offer, the first time you connected with that friend, the first time you met that romantic partner. And it could be, like I said, several people. It could be people that stretch across your life, you know, the last 10 or 20 years. But there's something here about going back because they all had something in common. And I feel like this current teacher this current teacher, again, whether they're still in your life or not, like the most recent teacher, this was the one who was supposed to like seal the deal, like really show you this lesson. Because I feel like you experienced it over and over again with people prior to them. So it's almost like they were the lessons and this was like the teacher. This was like the final exam. Final exam, basically, for you to learn this lesson. Hope this is making sense to someone watching. Clarify this look back here. You signed up for this. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The look back, the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, the Devil. So this is looking back to that connection or those multiple connections. And I can raise my hand and say that I'm seeing it looking at this reading. I can think of several friends that I had in my life that right off the bat, I knew within days that this was not going to be a reciprocal friendship. And I went forward with it anyway. So there's something here about looking back when you first encounter those people, or it's like when you go on an interview and before you're even halfway through the interview, you already have the mindset you're taking the job. You don't even know what the pay is going to be. It's almost like out of a state of desperation. So there's a feeling here of going back because every time you did that, every time you rushed into something, Chariot to the Wheel of Fortune, you ended up in the Four of Pentacles. You either didn't get paid adequately, that person was a no-show friend, that romantic partner, the relationship didn't grow. All of that, all of those experiences stem right back to the skill that you were supposed to develop was to know right off the bat and to trust your instinct when this is going to be a reciprocal connection and when it's not. Not that you engage in it and then down the line you fight for reciprocity. It's like, no, reciprocity needs to be established in the beginning. If I'm bringing all of this skills and knowledge and experience to the job, you're to pay me adequately for the skills and the knowledge and the experience. Not that I take a much lower reduced rate and then later on I'm fighting for raises so you can give me what you owed me from the beginning. So same thing in a relationship. So there's something here about reciprocity. Again, whether professional, platonic, romantic, I feel like it stems across the board here. And I think you had a series of these lessons in your life, but this was like the final exam. This was the biggie. Maybe that's why it hurt so much. I think you saw this in the 3D, and the 3D was this person wasn't supposed to do this to you. But your soul was like, you had a contract with this person to learn it. This was the final exam. The Devil, the Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. And it's like, you have a choice right now. You can either understand this and like learn this test, pass this test, whether you re-engage with this person or with other people, or Seven of Swords, it's almost like you fail the exam and you're going to do this all over again, either with this person or with other people. Anything else I need to know about this? And then we'll get you some advice. So what situation in your life is asking for you to look within? The most recent disappointment or heartache or heartbreak that you encountered. The Hermit, the Ten of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles, son of a bitch. Yeah. Let's get you 3 more cards on this. Anything else they need to know about this? So there's another test coming. either with this person or with another person. It's like summer school. So some of you didn't pass this test. Some of you did not pass this test. This is like summer school now. So either this person returns or same lesson, different meat suit is going to appear. And it could be in a different form. It could be in the form of a friend even. Can I get 3 cards on that message that I just got? One more shuffle. Thank you. 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups, Justice, bottom of the deck, the Lovers. So there's someone new here, and I shouldn't say new. The connection is either being revitalized or there's someone new coming in. And how you proceed forward with it will all be dependent upon, did you learn that past lesson of reciprocity? If you did, then there's a successful outcome here. 9 of Cups, you're very happy, you're content, you're not emotionally codependent on this person, and the relationship is just, fair, and honest and balanced. So it's your choice here. Or 8 of Cups, 7 of Wands, we go through it all over again, collective, and we end up heartbroken, and then we're putting up boundaries, and we feel like the person did us wrong. It's not that the person did us wrong. It's we're doing something wrong. Like, we are creating the injustice because we're settling for less. So there's a test coming up. See if I can get you timing. I feel like it's soon. If this message is coming out, it's soon. Can I get timing? When does this test appear? One more shuffle. Thank you. Not every card in tarot's timing, but let's see what we get. 8 of Swords within the next 8 weeks, which means it could be next week. It could be 4 weeks from now. So within the next 2 months, because for me, swords are weeks. Within the next 8 weeks, for most of you, I think it's 1 week because Lady Justice here is holding a sword, and that's the first thing that my eye went to. So somewhere between 1 to 8 weeks, either this person or someone new will enter the chat, if you will. And it's up to you to repeat a mistake of engaging or re-engaging in a connection that is not reciprocal. And how do you respond? And what do you do when you realize that it's not reciprocal? Do you bring this to the other person's attention? Do you put up some healthy boundaries? Do you recognize it? Or do you just keep full throttle, you know what I mean, pedal to the metal, and you just keep going through it, not learning the lesson? So keep that in mind. You have another test coming up. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. 3 cards of advice here for the week ahead. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your advice. 6 of Wands, 10 of Swords, Page of Wands. Again, this student, this learning thing. 2 of Swords here. First deck in a Libra. Libra is all about partnerships, relationships, marriage, contracts, whether they're professional, platonic, or romantic. So you either have a reconnection happening in the next 2 months, and right now you might be saying, no way, not taking them back. It's within the next 2 months. It's predictive. Or you have someone new coming, and you're either going to feel really great that this person is back, or you're making amends, or someone new is on the scene. But if you get a little too much in that ego of like, oh, this feels really good, and you're paying more attention to the attention you're getting from the person, and not paying enough attention to the actual reciprocity that is occurring or not occurring, then I feel like 10 of Swords, it comes to an end. Or again, it's another painful where you're going to feel backstabbed and defeated, and oh my God, this person betrayed me. And at that point, it's not really that they betrayed you, it's that you betrayed yourself. Because you rushed again into something that felt good in the moment without slowing down and analyzing, is this still reciprocal? Is this reciprocal? Is this reciprocal? So I would expect someone new here on the scene. 2 of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Chariot. Probably Cancer season. So 4 to 5 weeks. I mean, we're a week away from Cancer season, but it'll be with us for 4 weeks. So how discerning will you be with this connection or this reconnection? Little heads up for you there from the universe. That is what I have for you, Scorpio, for the week ahead. If you like this message, it resonates with you. Okay, thank you. For some of you, you're still in this connection. you're still talking to this person, you're still dating this person, you still go to work for this person, but something's about to shift in the next 8 weeks with this person, and you need to catch it. Okay, so if you're still in connection with this person, something's going to happen, and you need to pause when it happens and not go full throttle. So there's something here about like healing a codependent wound, or anxious attachment style, or victory at all costs. There's something like that. And instead you need to focus on reciprocity. So even if things start getting better in the next week or two, there's still something a month from now, this person may default back to what they were. And again, it's just to get you to look at that lesson. Did you learn that lesson? How are you going to respond and react? Are you going to call it into question? Are you going to speak the truth with that Ace of Swords that the Justice card holds? Are you like, no, stop. We need to discuss what's happening here. So that is what I have for you. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, subscribe, hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. So I'll read for you again. Sammy and I are wishing you light, love, and peace.